Update 1.7.1 has now came out with some Dartling nerfs, engineer nerfs, pat nerfs, and so much more. So let's get the show on the road. Alright guys, we are against normally on the map. What's this map called? Garden here, and we're gonna go over the balance changes while playing, because you know I'm Gucci like that. And you can see, looking at my towers on the right side, we got Dartling, Ice, and Boat here. You can actually see one of the changes right there, right away, boys, and that is the Dartling price is now $800 instead of $750. So they've nerfed the Dartling price by $50 right there. And that's not only the nerf on Dartling, actually. They've actually nerfed it in two other ways as well. They have nerfed the Rocket Storm ability as well. Or not the Rocket Storm ability, the Rocket Storm power, or you could say, is a better way to describe it. Basically, if you didn't know beforehand, upgrading the Rocket Storm gave you the ability and increased the pierce of the Dartling itself as well. But now, after this update, boys, it only grants you the ability. So it doesn't increase the actual pierce of the Dartling. Now, frankly, I don't think Rocket Storm was deserving of a nerf, but Ninja must have thought otherwise. But the next tower, the next upgrade of the Dartling that was nerfed, I do think was deserving, and that is the Bloon area denial system. They have nerfed its price from 12k to 14.5k there, so a 2.5k nerf to it, pretty dang significant. 2.5k is a lot of money, and I agree with that nerf. Now, that probably makes Dartling honestly the most nerfed tower in the history of the game. By the way, my opponent just died on round 3. So I'll catch you all next match. Alright guys, for our next match here against normally, we're on the map Inflection here, going same attack strategy here of Dartling, Ice, and Boat. But yeah, as I was saying, Dartling was nerfed in 3 ways. The next next nerf is actually to a Bloons. They've nerfed the Spaced Rainbows, ladies and gentlemen. Spaced Rainbows did deserve a nerf in my opinion. 10 times out of 10, that Bloons was overpowered to give you eco really fast, and it also give you eco really efficiently. But it's going to be eco a little bit less efficiently now because they've nerfed the price from $80 to $85 per sin there. So you'll still get eco at the exact same rate as before, just more expensive per balloon. So that's the next nerf. And the next one is actually a big buff to the mortar. Well, not really a price buff or anything like that. It's actually a kind of tower change buff. Like, it changes how the tower works, and that's that it's going to target basically like the Dartling, guys. We'll have a follow mouse option, which is actually be really interesting there. The mortar's now going to have a follow mouse option, so it's going to be a lot easier to target. And you might see mortar on a few more maps now because of it. You've already seen mortar used on like building site quite a bit in the current meta, but mortar might be like a viable option for maybe like core from other maps now with that change. So that's really interesting. Let's put this snowpad on last, by the way. Is last a good targeting? It's doing decent. We don't get a boat down here though. We also forced a boost on their side. They're going boomerang with Quincy, which is kind of odd. They're going boomerang with Quincy. We're going to boat down here, help us out a little bit. But yeah, Mortar Monkey will have a follow mouse option, which will be really, really interesting to try out and just see how it works and see how it like fires and if it's gonna be good at targeting now, you know, because before it wasn't really the best targeting, best tower to target around the map. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really the best tower to target around the map. Let's try to get our merchantman up this round, by the way. That would be pretty pog. If I can do that, I would be very happy with it. Should be able to get it up here in 1 income boost. Now, the next thing they've changed is the engineer. My beloved engineer. You know, Scotty on the job, if you guys have been watching the channel. You know I named my engineer Scotty there. They have changed the balloon trap. Basically, what they've done is now to target your balloon trap, you need the middle cross path with it. So you can't go the top cross path or just target it right away when you just get it up. Okay, let's get up this powerful darts, by the way. We don't die. Holy cow, why does this make me leak so much? Let's boost this. Let's boost this. Oh my gosh, I don't know why that caused so many leaks. Normally this defends white balloons, dude. Normally this defends white balloons pretty well. I guess it's inflection, so. But that's not good. Maybe if I get another boat down, it will do decent. Or do I need to go for faster barrel spin is the question. But yeah, what they've done to the engineer is you need the middle cross path now to target the trap. So that makes a huge difference there. And additionally, honestly, engineer wasn't really that overpowered in the current patch, in my opinion. Like, engineer kind of has slowly fallen out of the meta again, just because the eco changes make it so difficult to forge a trap in your HRP. And late game you can't overclock your triple XL anymore anyways. But so I'm not really sure if this was necessary or nerf. The way I would change engineer, I've said time and time again the way I would change engineer, and Ninja won't listen to me, dude. They won't listen. It's such a easy change, which will be so liked to the community too. What they need to do, what Ninja needs to do, listen carefully, Ninja Sam. I know you're watching this video because you love my videos. You're my biggest fan. Is you guys need to change the engineer so it eats both AI and simple balloons. It eats both of them. It defends them the same, but it only gets income from the AI balloons. Now, obviously, it's going to be a big nerf to the engineer. So to offset this nerf, you're going to increase the amount of money it gains per balloon. But what this change is going to do for the engineer guys is, one, it's not going to hard counter eco strategies, which everyone hates. Everyone hates how the engineer hard counters eco strategies because you're not going to be feeding them money. And two, farm players can also rush and get eco against engineer players because you're not going to feed in their trap either. So it's just going to be a great change overall. And I don't know why they haven't done it yet, because I know they've heard me suggest this, and it's a great change, because I only come up with good suggestions. You know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section on that suggestion as well. But yeah, I think engineer's going to be pretty dead after this update, even though I don't really think it was very good in this current update anyways. It's going to be even more dead, is my thought. They're going boomer sub ice, by the way. They got all their defense down there, so they should be fine. Next change is that the Pat Fusty and Snowpat. Basically, what they have done to both of those is they've reduced the knockback to mob class balloons by 33%, which they definitely deserve. Dude, the knockback is pretty absurd that they have on mob class balloons. So definitely like that balance change from both of them. We should also be aggressive towards this guy. So we're going to send them some rushes. We're going to send them some rushes here. Give me a second. Forced a boost, alright. We'll re-rush them in a little bit. Oh crap, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Oh, look at the clutch! Look at the clutch! Oh man, that cold snap clutched it up. We need to get up a hot shot on my side. We need to use that ability as well. Okay, so Snowpad and Ice Shards is still overpowered, by the way. Snowpad and Ice Shards is still overpowered. They forgot to nerf, like, the most broken thing in the entire game here. So good job there, Ninja Kiwi. But, yeah, alright. So they nerfed the knockback for both of those. Let's see if they're gonna rush me here. This has been an aggressive game. Okay, they aren't gonna rush me. We're gonna actually rush them again, though. We're sending some ceramics here. And they're dead. GG's. Okay, but just to go over the rest of the changes, Frosty the Snowman now has changes to its level 10 and level 20 ability, basically making the snow explosion that comes out of the ability stronger and more slowing for both of those. And they have also kind of made its level 8 ability better with the Ice Tower slowing the mobs a little bit more. But that is basically it for the balance changes. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I definitely think they didn't really hit it on the nail in this one, you know? They didn't nerf Ice at all, or nerf the Ice Shards and Snowpat, like, combination, so that is really the main thing. They did fix the slowing bads glitch, by the way. They fixed that, but that is it for today. ReadyRain out. Peace, lads. Thank you for watching.